My name's Jeffrey.
I'm Chris.
This is what just happened. This is
Comeback Creations.
Wait. I don't have a hat. Give me a second. I have no idea what just happened. I got the perfect one. All right. Hey.
Come on. All right.
Comeback Creations. I don't know where this one came from. It came down the chute.
Yeah, it's a hat. All right.
It's a hat, and it works.
This is part 2 of our build of miniature wargaming terrain, D&D gaming terrain, stuff to go with miniature figures.
Yes.
And so for the first part,
it's been amazing.
For the first part, we started with a castle wall.
Mm-hmm.
We got some battlements. Basically, it's just cardboard. And we got a couple of cans built up for some towers. Now, obviously, it looks like cans on bottles on cans and stuff. But once painted, it will look a whole lot more like a tower. And then we've added a chaos portal of magical stairs and skins or something hanging draped off of it, letting the weird chaos creations into the world. So we got to stop that from happening.
Well, you gotta
totally
stop
that from happening.
Nope, you lizard folk will not win because us Nurgle will infest you and
So you wanted to add a little more to that before we jump on to our next piece of this,
I really do. I really like what we have, but I feel like it needs just a little bit more added to it, and then we can add more other pieces, that can go along with it. But it's like, chaos, regular little castle
wall.
I'll
let you start.
And then got a little chaos portal that opens up. Well,
now we did just hot glue this so that even though it looks good, it's not really structurally sound.
It's not, but I think I can resolve this issue. Let's go ahead and get this over here. So, where's the Insta-Foam? There it is.
Look,
Perfect.
it's foam. It's instant.
It's instant foam. Make sure you wear gloves with this. We don't have gloves because we're professionals.
Don't lick the nozzle.
Don't ever lick the nozzle.
Again.
If you get the stuff on your hands, go and wash your hands immediately with warm soapy water, because otherwise this will get stuck on your clothes, this will get stuck on you, and it's very hard to get off. If you're under the age of 18, please have parent supervision when using Instafoam or any kind of sharp objects or anything with glue like this. So let's see how this works.
Or working near Jeff.
That too. That's why you're here.
I have to have my parents in the other room to watch.
That's good.
Go for it.
All right.
The nice thing about the spray foam is it just kind of bulbs up into various shapes. We've got like another wall here that's a whole lot of that spray foam, and it does provide some support once cured. But it takes 20 minutes or so to really cure.
We need a pointy object to poke a hole in there to kind of release. I got it. Here we go. We gotta. Don't get away! I don't want to explode on me!
I totally trust you, Jeff!
I know! So sorry. Oh, well, it was gonna work. It was, just gotta reinforce this. Is this not gonna work? Is it not gonna work? How this?
How old is
It's
that
a dud!
can?
It's a new dud! It's a new dud! It's a dud! It's a new can. And this is what happens, folks, when you don't buy more than one. Chris is going to take over it. So, but I like, basically what Instafoam kind of looks like. I was kind of like trying to design a wall. And this is what the Instafoam kind of goes out. It's actually very tiny, like a little string, but then it expands. And as it expands, it gets harder and everything right here. So, yeah. Let's see. I think we're good. Thank you, show producer.
I don't think that we're good. I think that, we got pointy things flying at us. Here, this is a pointy thing. The downside is if you get too far in there, have you ever done that?
What happens?
It pops the seal there and all of it comes out.
Don't you do that! You're gonna scare me! I hate you! I love you, Chris!
Hello. This is we probably really shouldn't be doing this. But then again, I guess that's par for the course for this show. Just try a little on the, just make sure it's actually.
It ain't working.
No.
It's a dud. It's a dud. I think it's a dud. Because
Do you want to go? No, you got stuff. Do you want to go further in?
yeah, go for it.
Hey, give me some more mats.
Alright. We're going to use mats.
What are we going to do with this show? Try and use the great stuff.
This is what happens. So this is, so guys, you know, yeah, it happens on the show. Sometimes things happen and...
We were going to build other things.
I am so terrified right now. Like, seriously, I really do think it's going to blow up. I don't want it to blow up.
It's not going to blow up, but the stuff just kind of pipes out.
Okay, then we just... What do we do with it? We can put it in a box.
Build a mound.
We could build a mound. Oh, you got something.
You got something.
Alright. Well, yeah, Instant Fun basically does this. It looks very sappy, gets really sticky, and then after usually about 15, 20 minutes, maybe a little bit later or more, this is what happens. It just gets really hard and stiff and kind of
inside it's all sorts of pockets, and so if you were to cut into it, it wouldn't have as much of the...
Yeah. But it's really easy to paint once it's all hardened and everything, and it actually gives it a really cool kind of texture. If you want to make slime or some kind of like moldy looking like thing, which we were trying to do here, unfortunately, it wasn't working out. So it's okay.
Oh, I'm going to keep playing with it. We're going to make a mess.
While you do that, I'm going to go ahead and... So, okay, we have a wall right here. It's all perfect, but we, some scenery out on the battlefield. You can go ahead and put a wall out like this. And, maybe another small little staircase or ladders so your figures can actually get up there and use it to pinpoint and whatever. So that's a really neat little thing right there. I am so terrified of that. I don't know why I'm so scared.
I'm not going to do anything that's going to cause us to evacuate the building.
What?
I'm not going to do anything that's going to cause us to evacuate the building.
What?
Which ultimately means if something happens, we have to stay here. That would be real good if we're doing something sci-fi.
No, I mean, like, a random, can cut it, like, right here, just so it's a part of scenery.
Yeah, I still think it's a good sci-fi look, though.
It is a good sci-fi look. Well, this game is, technically futuristic sci-fi and fantasy.
Only the fantasy. To heck with 40K.
Fans out there who believe otherwise, I'm so sorry. I play 40K
most often.
Hey, I play 40K and fantasy, sir.
Fantasy.
Because Nurgle can eat him.
Fantasy?
Both.
40K is just... build something!
I don't know what to build because the Instafoam's not working! Switch! I'm sorry. Why do we have wood?
Dingleberry. Alright. We have to get in. I'm going to build a separate building.
You broke it.
With a door. So, to start...
Sucks.
Up.
What?
Castle got taken out. No more Nurgle.
Oh, hey!
Hey!
No! I mean, it would have really been a great idea, I think, coming in with, like, some of that slime stuff coming down the staircase, wrapping a little bit around the thing. Should we make, okay, so we got that. We have random little wall pieces that we can have, a scenery or blocking that your units can actually hide behind. So I think...
yeah, you got those.
Let's see what else we got in here. So
all right.
I have this. I really want to do something out of this whole big thing. Yeah. You have to cut it? Okay. Alright, so... Let's see. We cut that right there. Yes.
Here's what we got.
I'm going to use the cutter right there while you do that.
I got the same thin stuff that they're walking on top of the battlements.
Uh-huh.
And I got a couple of thicker pieces. I'm going to glue it across the top like that.
If anyone knows where my yellow hard hat is, please return it to studio number 2. Thank you.
Attention, closet.
Attention, closet.
Alright. I'm going to do the same thing again.
Oh, by the way, if you guys are just tuning in, hey, this is part 2 of our Warhammer Wargame miniature D&D stuff here, settings that you can make every day. I'm Jeffrey, this is Chris, and basically what we do, we take everyday household items and we basically recreate everything and recycled stuff, indoor, outdoor, and just figure out what we can build with it. We use hot glue. I have not burned myself. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, just some more of these.
But yeah.
Actually, I need this in.
Oh, here, you need a cut. Here you go, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells like green. It smells like green apple.
Green apple.
Green apple. All right. I really wish the Instafoam was working. That's so weird. I just bought that can a couple days ago, and I used it for a little bit for that, and I cleaned it all out, made sure it was supposed to work, and I guess it's not. So.
Well, what you're saying is you came unprepared.
I forgot the other can at home, sir. I look so sophisticated with this hat on.
I need to cut some. So we have the beginnings here of our front gate. You see, I left the sides open on the side. I don't care because this is made to butt up against something else. So to use that as a side,
that's
but
awesome.
it still leaves us space inside. Now we need some battlements on the front.
Yeah.
Maybe a door of some sort.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna make some battlements out of this, mostly so I can take the knife away from you and bug you.
What?
I took away your cutting knife.
Why would you do that, Chris?
I just said.
But Chris, I like the cut thing.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Glue.
Glue! Alright, I'm gonna do this piece right here like that. Oh! Chris! I got an idea!
Uh-oh.
This is gonna be great.
Is it?
And when we get, guys, just so you all know that when we get done with all this, we're gonna paint it and everything, and you know, we should do an offset episode and show what we made in a world of tomorrow. Of the Nurgle rules.
What?
Nurgle rules!
Switch!
That's all I gotta say, sir. Here you go. Move that over there.
Ah, I was letting you build off of it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna use this.
You just don't even care. You can do. I do my own project. Build something.
I have a feather.
You do have a feather.
I do.
Not now.
I hate you.
I got your candies.
That's my candy, sir. We
Yeah?
have like a limited stash of
Look.
candy here now.
I lick one.
I can't pay attention, Chris. I'm trying to
Now, it's back in the bag. Find the one I licked.
Are you serious? You didn't! Those are my skills!
Yep. Keep building.
You leave my gummy rooms out of yours. Ooh!
Now it's the ramp. So if you get a Chaos Nurgle figure with a motorcycle, he can jump something.
That's non-existent.
Why not?
It's fantasy, Chris.
In sci-fi.
Oh my... No, we're talking... You just went off... Ladies and gentlemen, those who have yet to decide out in the world, please save me. Don't you dare.
No. Look.
What?
Look at it from this angle. No. From right. Look, right.
Ah!
I licked him. All right, we need a door on the, and it's got to be big and imposing.
I hate you.
We need an imposing door.
I hate you so
Imposador.
much.
We could use this cell phone.
That's my cell phone.
We
Leave
could
it
duct tape
alone.
it to the.
Hate you, Chris. I can't work
Gonna
under
melt
these...
on that.
I can't work under these conditions.
Hey, too big?
just a little bit, Chris.
A little bit too big there. It's imposing. It's imposing if you're an inch tall. Actually, that's a good way of making our Nurgle door.
That's a Nurgle door.
Well, maybe.
That's a Nurgle wall.
If it's Warhammer, it's a Nurgle door. If it were Lord of the Rings, it could be an Isildur. Geeks got that.
I love it.
All right.
I think our scenery is actually coming really well together. I really wanted to do get like some stuff together for like outside elements and import it into our scenery that we have. But yeah, why are you getting angry, Chris?
I want.
What do you want, Chris?
Ooh. I want this thing.
Okay.
All right. I need the knife.
The knife. Oh, here you go, sir. Look, check this out. Little random parts thing. All right, and there we go. Okay. So basically, what I'm doing is just kind of adding random little pieces here and there. Let's see. I kind of want to do like that. Have this come off right there. Right there. Come on! Come on!
You're gonna love this.
All right. I already love it. You're making it, sir. You're a great man.
I'm ready for glue.
All right, let me just glue this one piece and we'll switch. Is that good? All right, wait for it.
Yes.
Oh, don't even give me your sass, okay? You licked me. I get. Don't leave me again! I really want my hat. My hat's cold.
Switch!
All right.
All right, check this out. I don't have a door that I like. So, I took some little pieces of this cardboard. I just cut them at random. I took a larger piece of just this little card.
I found a crown.
I'm going to glue.
It's very uncomfortable. Oh, there it is. Hey.
Putting the glue gun down on the other hot glue, and it's all gluing together. So, here, let's move the sheets.
All right.
Other than what I'm using, so it's real obvious. All right. So I'm gluing these kind of at random. Jeez, I need new glue already? You use a lot of glue.
We've been gluing a lot of things, Chris. Did you really did you really lick a Skittle and then put it back in the bag?
Well, you might have to find out.
Nope. Skittles are yours.
All right, check this out.
Skittles are all yours, dude.
Check this out.
Look at that.
All right, so I cut a bunch of random pieces, put it out on the board.
Okay.
All right, so I've got here, we'll glue this in, and now it's a broken door laying across the ground, and now it's just ruins.
I like that. That's pretty awesome, actually.
Here,
There we go.
let's add this. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, this is the playscape area for your Nurgle children, the Nurglings,
Yeah.
so that they have somewhere to play while you're conquering the
yeah.
world.
Okay, all right. Let's. Where's the main guy right here? Here we go. Okay. We'll put him up here.
What you need is some like artillery.
Oh, that guy. We can put him over here. And then this giant thing.
Busting through the door like Nurgle Kool-Aid Man.
Nurgle Kool-Aid Man.
Oh
yeah! I like. Hey, I mean, I'm down for that. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, Bell Magic.
And I think some of the keys to painting this is the stuff that's more Nurgle looking should definitely be completely different color scheme than the ruins and the building to really set it off that the chaos is trying to take over.
I completely agree, sir. So,
this one, because of the staircase off the side, is a little wobbly when I wobble the table. Uh-oh.
Well, it's because
We
you
lost
keep
a guy.
wobbling.
Man
you keep
down!
wobbling it
Man down!
purposely. Don't wobble the table.
No, I'm getting to a point On this, before painting it, it may be a good idea to take a thin piece of cardboard under it to give it a base and a little bit wider setup when it's sitting on the table.
I think that's a great idea, sir. In the meantime, look how badass
We've
this
got,
looks.
yeah, in a span of just a little bit of time, we have thrown some stuff together. Oh, we've got a panorama shot.
Look at this.
This looks like we've been busy.
This is awesome. Chris, we're going to have so much fun when we finally play this game, and I cannot wait.
That looks like something that Chaos needs to be removed forcibly by lizard men.
Oh no. Don't get rid of the Chaos Lords. No. Anything but the lizard man. I hate it when you try to kiss me. Or lick
so
me.
we got
Lick
a
me.
little extra time.
We do. All right, so we got all of this. So this is like a whole entire
One of the really
scene.
nice things, though, about not just what we did, but when you're building some of these terrain pieces in general, is to build it modular, piece by piece like this. So we built it in ways that it can be set up together. It can also be moved and shaped around and become a completely different thing using the same pieces, but a different setup, a whole nother area and stuff.
I think this is just brilliant the way everything is really come together. I mean, we were not even expecting all of this whole entire everything just be ranged together like this. I
never know what to expect when we get started. Actually,
I don't either. That's the best part of this whole thing. Just so you guys know, we just say, hey, we're gonna do this. All right, cool, and we don't come up with any ideas. We just bring in stuff and just work off from there. So Chris, what so this is like a ruined kingdom or something, and maybe we got, dude. Do we have any time?
It's the
to build
kingdom of Anvilania.
Do we have any time
They
to build
have
like a pyramid or something?
They have their own theme song. Anvilania. Anvilania.
Are you okay?
Anvilania.
Anvilania.
There's a little bit of Animaniacs throwback. Some people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I finally just got that. That guy's gonna fall down. So
Yeah,
we'll put
let's
him
not do
right
that.
there. We'll put him right there. I'm actually impressed with the 3 figures that are right there. It's pretty much holding. It's not
I still
too
think
bad.
I still think the stairs probably need a little bit of reinforcement or some epoxy on the underside of them.
I think once we get some of the.
But man, that little torn.
I'm gonna call this stuff Nurgle juice.
That little torn foam. As much as I was going for like animal skin or people skins, I think torn banners would be the way to go to paint on that.
Chris, I just figured out a whole thing we can do right now.
It's a whole thing.
All right, that is
Totally new.
All right,
right here. It was my idea.
It was. Okay, let's get these figures off over here. Can we go ahead? Let's bring those 3 figures off and then bring this back, the Chaos Portal over here. We're going to go ahead and figure out a little something that we can do.
You'll just move a chaos portal to somewhere.
Well, you can now,
It moves
sir.
itself to wherever. It's chaos.
Okay.
Oh, hot glue.
Ah! Burn myself!
Get the one on the floor.
It's been a while, I'm sorry! Get the fucking shit.
Hey, I've got this thing for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, that really hurts. That really hurts. Yeah. What are you doing?
I probably shouldn't play with the sharp toys. What do you got going on with that string?
So, I was thinking maybe we can kind of glue the string a little bit, kind of little remnants of coming down.
Okay.
Yeah.
In between them?
Yeah, kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Just a little data glue right there.
Stringers.
So, Chris, what else do you think we can build?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the cardboard really, because of its rectangular structure, really works well for things like castle buildings and stuff because you got the square structure of the walls. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't build something round with these things. If you did, you'd have to cut a whole bunch of little pieces. You'd have a whole bunch of filler or some sort of a skin to make that work. It's still possible. It's just really, really difficult.
Yeah.
So I think given what we have, I think it's a really good direction to start with. Now, while he's going to go ahead and finish that, definitely, if you want to see some more of the show, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on fanboytv.com. Take a look for Combat Creations, both with a K, Combat and the Creations, like the intro. If you're forgetting it, hang on just a minute, and when we run credits, you'll see the same thing. It's a reminder. But yeah, we started building with this sort of stuff. There's just a few things around the house. Turn them into some structure here. Definitely go watch some more of our shows where we take random things and turn them into random other things. Definitely check out some of our other Fanboy TV shows, fan service, and some of our new lineup of additional shows and podcasts. All of it is crazy cool. And they all try and be as cool as us. Tell them that they're not. Feel free to message us on Facebook. Feel free to send us out some messages to the Combat folks, and we will reply or stare at you, as warranted. But for the moment, we're going to continue on with what we're doing. And you guys out there,
continue crafting!